We are getting unbelievable stories from survivors of the theater shooting. They describe a surreal scene, smoking canisters, a gunman in tactical gear firing apparently at random, screams of terror as people were flying in every direction. Jennifer Seeger's with us right now. She was in Theater 9 when that attack happened. Jennifer, thank you so much for being with us. You've been so candid about everything up to this point. And for those of us who watched this thing unfold, it almost feels surreal and almost eerie waking up this morning. What has it been like for you the last few hours?
You know, as far as everything, I'm still kind of just exhausted from the entire situation mentally and physically. So I'm still, you know, just trying to cope with it. Everything is it's something that you can't even really deal with anyways right away. And I don't know. It's still kind of surreal to me. I still hasn't really kicked in yet. You know, I'm still having flashbacks here and there, but for the most part, I'm still just kind of. It's a blur to me right now. You know, I'm still trying to process it all.
What are your flashbacks? What are you having a hard time keeping out of your head?
Right. Just like the visions of the people that died. You know, as far as like how young they were. You know. It just puts it in perspective. Like there's like young kids that I saw that were shot, and that's like some of the stuff that really gets to me as far as that goes. And the thoughts of like, you know, not knowing if you were going to see the people that you love again. That kind of feeling brings some animosity to me.
At what point were you sitting in the theater and you realized what you were witnessing wasn't a joke, it wasn't a stunt, that it was real?
When he went ahead and took his first shot into the ceiling, I realized that wasn't a prop or anything. That was a real gun, and those were real bullets. And then it got even more real when he stuck the gun in my face. At that point, I knew that wasn't a game. I knew that it was a life or death kind of situation for everyone.
You know, Jennifer, you said something yesterday about how you were wondering with the kids that were hit and the parents you saw. You said, why wasn't it me? Eric Fisher is a psychologist. He's here with us right now. And I wanted to give you the opportunity to ask him a question. If you have anything you want to ask him about that feeling of guilt that you have, or about anything else. Is there anything you'd like to ask him?
Thank you for having the psychologist on there. I mean, as a psychologist, what would you think would be the best way to cope with something like this?
Well, I think you have to understand that this is going to come in waves. You know, the grieving process is something that doesn't happen right away. It's something that right now you potentially still are in shock. And the purpose of shock is to help us get through situations that are beyond normal. And this was something that was so far beyond normal that it's going to be sinking in over time. My concern is for the guilt that you may feel, rational or not. You did everything you could, and the thing you have to understand is the fear protects us and keeps us alive. Your fear did exactly what it needed to do to keep you alive. The problem with guilt is it often sets in later, after the fact, and when we can think about it and process it and mull it over. But the thing you have to do is to make sure you forgive yourself. And the thing is make sure that you understand that this was something that was so beyond what anybody could prepare to do. You did exactly what you needed to, and you're here today talking to us. And I send you energy to the healing of your soul.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it, and you know, and I understand that concept.
So. And Jennifer, you said you have a real strong support network around you?
Oh yeah, I mean yesterday I think I had people from my elementary school add me on Facebook, you know, telling me if there's anything I need, you know, they're there for me, and that just shows you. I mean, I was shocked myself to see the responses that I have gotten from so many people that I didn't think cared, but they really do. And I've had so many, you know, condolences from everybody I know, and my family's there, and I have really close friends, and everybody's really just here for me. They also have programs, you know, in our high school, the local high school, that help with the grieving process as well. So there's just so many assets to help.
Well, Jennifer, we thank you again for sharing your story. You are absolutely right. People do care. We all care. That's why we're talking to psychologists, to try to get the word out about how we can help all of you, because even though we're far away, and I think everybody around you just wants to know what you need from them. So take good care of yourself. And thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. Sure. Take good care. And Eric, thank you to you as well.
Thank you. Good luck.